Assertiveness gets misunderstood all the time. Speak too softly, they ignore you. Speak too directly, they label you. But today, I'll show you how to be firm, clear, and calm without being aggressive. I'm Natalie Smith. I coach professionals and solo entrepreneurs who want to lead with confidence, communicate clearly, and grow without burnout. And if you've ever struggled to speak up without sounding too harsh, stay with me. I'll show you 3 simple ways to handle that. Coming up soon. Most people think they're being assertive until they realize they're just being vague, defensive, or too polite to be clear. Assertiveness is calm, it's direct, it's respectful, it's saying what you mean without shrinking and without attacking. One of my coaching clients used to always say yes in meetings, every single meeting that she attended. And she actually thought to herself that by her saying yes, she was a team player. But once we unpacked the reasons why she was saying yes, and I gave her language that she could use, she started showing up in conversations and meetings with more clarity and confidence. Now let's break down the difference and see which one sounds like you. Assertiveness isn't just about what you say, it's how you show up. Passive holds back. Aggressive pushes through. Assertive stands firm, speaks clearly, and stays calm even in hard conversations. Which one do you lean towards the most, even if it's just in stressful situations? If this is already hitting home, I am extremely happy. And if that's the case, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out what's coming next. If you stay quiet to avoid conflict, I need you to keep watching. Have you ever said, I didn't want to offend anyone, or I just don't want to cause drama? I've said that. That fear held me back too. It wasn't about not having the words, because I'm sure you'd agree, I have a lot of words to say. It was really about the fear of me being rejected. I've always been taught that no is not a rejection, but being taught that and hearing that is 2 different things. And what I needed to do is to work on rebuilding my confidence, which isn't easy for anybody. And the way I did that was reminding myself that if I'm in this conversation, if I've been invited to this meeting, what does this mean, Nat? It means that my voice is already valued. If you've ever felt that way, grab the free ebook, Unleash Your Inner Greatness. It gives you 5 simple steps to overcome fear, own your voice, and lead with impact. And if you're not sure where to start, don't worry, because the next part will help you find your way back to yourself. Take a look at these. Which ones are true for you right now? And which ones are still a work in progress? What's written here isn't to call you out. It's here to call you forward. You don't have to master all of them, but the ones that feel the hardest, the ones that usually you think to yourself, I don't know if I can do this. That's usually where the real work begins. If one stands out for you right now, feel free to share it in the chat or just sit with it quietly. Both are valid. So how do you speak up in a way that's clear, confident, and still kind? I'll show you exactly how to do that next. Thanks for staying to find out. This is the part that I promised earlier on. You don't have to shout to be heard, but you do need to be intentional. Little shifts like saying I instead of blame, or keeping eye contact, even when it's hard, can change how people respond to you. If you've ever struggled with what to say in the heat of a moment, I've got something for you. Watch the 6-step conflict fix every single pro needs. It's a full training workshop just like this that gives you real tools to handle tough conversations with calm, clarity, and confidence at work or at home. Let's switch gears. You've seen the signs. We've talked about a little language that you've now understood, and I hope you're learning, and you've explored some patterns. Now I want you to put all of this into practice, not in theory, in your real life. Pick one real life situation where you held back or avoided saying how you felt. Use this simple 4-step method to rewrite your responses clearly, calmly, and confidently. I need you to pause the video right now and fill it in. This is your personal action plan for the next 7 days. Now, here are some key takeaways. These are the habits that shift how people hear you and how you see yourself. They're not about being loud, they're about being grounded. If just one of these feels new or hard right now, start there. Which one feels most important for you to practice this week? Drop it in the chat or comments. Now, we want to continue your growth journey. First of all, this is the last Monday session before I take a break, but don't worry, you know I've always got you. I've left you with everything you need to keep growing. The conflict fix if things feel tense, the audio session with the free ebook as well if you're feeling stuck, the ebook if you're ready to build back your confidence. Each one's linked below in the video. Just check the description. It's that simple. What are you waiting for? And before we close, let's do one final check-in together. I think you already know what that is, and if you do, drop it in the chat for me. And if you're watching a replay, tell me in the comments. Hopefully you got it right. It is the stop, start, continue reflection exercise. What's one habit that you want to stop that's holding you back? What's one thing that you'll start doing to communicate more clearly and more assertively without being aggressive? And what's one thing you'll continue? Think about something that's been working over and over again. Type your answers in the chat. And if you're watching a replay, drop yours in the comments. You'll see very soon recommended videos on the screen. Each one is handpicked to help you keep building real life skills. Make sure you're subscribed and tap like if this workshop helped you grow. And if you know someone who needs this message just as much as you do and just as much as I do, because I'd like to say when I put this content together, it reminds me and reinforces so many habits that I may have forgotten about. So I'm on this journey with you too. And if someone that you know needs this message, you know what to do. Share it with them. And remember to learn, love, and live. Stay blessed.